Alright, it's May 5th, 2017. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We're reading Rail Equipment Checklist for Troops and Train Commanders, War Department pamphlet number 20-14. Forward. Numerous complaints and reports indicate that almost every flaw in the operation of troops and trains, such as dirty cars and incomplete kitchen equipment, is due to direct failure of some troop train commanders to comply with regulations. The brief checklist, which follows, set forth the most important duties of the train commander concerning with the care of the use of the railroad equipment and relations with the carriers. It is important that you study this booklet, carry it with you, check off each duty as handled. You will thereby ensure smooth journey and clean, undamaged equipment. This checklist should be used as a companion of the Troop Train Commander's Guide, War Department pamphlet number 27. It must not be considered a substitute for guide or pretend Army regulations. All right, initial inspection. Guide reference paragraph 15. In the company of the railroad and Pullman conductors, I have inspected the condition of all the cars and trains, which have agreed with the damages which are listed below, and have already occurred. Should not be charged against the movement under my command. You check yes, and then 1 through 20, signature railroad car and railroad pull conductor. This page may be torn out or retained as recorded. Before departure, paragraph 15. I have wired the chief transportation of Form J, given the main number, date, and exact time of departure. Greenwich Civil Time. Check mark. Supplies, paragraph 8. I have directed requests for the emergency supply to be taken on en route to official Army supply points set forth in Circular number 400, War Department 1944. Circular 400, War Department 1944. I have not called, will not call upon. I have not called and will not call upon the railroads to furnish any supplies except ice. Check box. Train operations. The railroad conductor is the boss of the train operation. Military personnel may not interfere with the operation of the train nor activities of the train crew. Paragraph 5A. Check. I have not requested stops which are not already set forth in the schedule for the train movement. Paragraph 11. Car leaders have been ordered to make certain axles, platforms, doors afforded free passages to members of the train crew at all times. Check mess discipline. Paragraph 21. One GI can have placed on each of the car platform for garbage and other waste. If the food is taken to the mess from mess gear, 3 buckets have been placed on each car platform with normal washing and rinsing. If box lunches and paper utensils are used, kitchen police have been instructed to pass through the cars after the meal to collect leftovers and use containers. Hours at which meals will be served have been announced. Waste clearance. Paragraph 28. Troops have been informed that they must not discard waste in any description along the railroad right-of-way. Paragraph 28. I have arranged that with a railroad escort to have all waste cleared from the train at the following points en route. Paragraph 24. Car leaders have been instructed to inspect the respective cars daily at the following hours. Kitchen compartment. I have instructed the messing crew to, paragraph 21.1, comply fully with operating instructions posted in the car. And paragraph 24.2, keep cars and equipment clean with sanitary at all times. Are your bad order cars? A railroad rolling stock operated satisfactorily during the movement. I have advised the chief of the traffic control division by wire or phone that car number blank, bearing initials blank, for the main number blank, became bad order en route, was removed from the train. Therefore, check 1. The passengers are equipped aboard. Passengers or equipment aboard the bad order can be transferred to another car on the train, or I have advised the railroad escort that the bad order freight and freight or baggage car must be repaired forwarded to the destination on the first available train. All right, long delays. Paragraph 30B and 31. If delays will change original housing and messing plans at destination post, I have wired commanding officer of blank that posted for camp. The train expected to arrive at blank time and on blank date in place of arrival time originally scheduled. Arrival report. I have wired a chief transportation of Form K given the main number, date, and exact time of the arrival, Greenwich Civil Time, paragraph 38, check-in. Alright, final inspection. Paragraph 41. In the company of the railroad and pullman conductors, I have inspected vacated cars, losses of damages not appearing at the inspection origin point or occurring through during the movement that I have listed in Form I. Alright, clean camp. Paragraph 440. I have turned over excess food and fuel to blank designated as a supply officer with the commanding officer. Paragraph 41. I have made certain that the kitchen car is equipment and absolutely clean. The facility there are readily for instant use for the next party. I have carried out each instruction posted in the car to the letter. I'm aware that the special responsibility of train commanders to see the troop and the trains are turned over in clean sanitary condition. Reminders. I have 1. Established headquarters specifically with a car number and blank, which is the blank car from the front of the train and blank from the rear. Prepared schedules for policing all cars in the train. Instructed car leaders on their duties and obtained and studied circular number 400, War Department, 1944. 5. Check to see if the prescribed firefighting equipment is on board. 6. Determine at what hours each day I will inspect the train and notes. Alright, the War Department, Washington, 25 D.C., April 16, 1945. War Department pamphlet number 20-14, Railway Equipment Checklist for the Troop and Train, is published in Information Guidance for all the concern. By order of Secretary of War, J.A. Yulee, Major General, Junction Journal, and G.C. Marshall, Chief Staff. Distribution publication, it may be requisitioned according to the circulars 264 and Washington, D.C., 1944, based on the commanding officer of the troop and the train. 1. Each of the person in charge of the small movement when routing is provided with the chief of the transportation. 1. For the FM 21.6 explanation symbol, see FM 21.6. And that concludes the reading of Rail Equipment Checklist for the Troop and Train Commanders. War Department pamphlet number 20-14.